Welcome to MadDawg Books. I'm Mike. Today we're going to be going over the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Covey. Before I begin, please remember these are only my notes or interpretations from this book. If you're interested in reading further, beg, borrow, or steal to get the book, or check out the rest of my notes in the link below. Before I talk about what I learned from this book, I want to go over the 7 habits. Number 1, be proactive. Take responsibility for your life. Number 2, begin with the end in mind. Have a goal. Number 3, put first things first. Prioritize. Number 4, think win-win. How can you improve yourself and someone else's situation? Number 5, seek first to understand. How can you be more empathetic? How can you make better relationships with people? Number 6, synergize. Number 7, sharpen the saw. So, first point, ask and answer questions. The reason I put emphasis on the and is because you are the only person who's able to answer the questions for you. First main question, what's your end game? So, if you look at the second habit, begin with the end in mind, you know, to set a goal. What's your end game? What's your goal? Number 2, you are what you do. So the question is, did I do something that helped me reach this goal? You know the answer. Be truthful to yourself every day. Let's put this into action. So you want to get an A on a test. First thing you do, you decide, okay, I want to get a 90 or above. That's the goal. So after that, every day, hold yourself accountable. Ask yourself, did I do something that helped me? Did I study? Did I go to class? Did I take notes? Did I do whatever is going to help me to learn best? Or not? Every day you do that, you know, you're going to be that much more prepared for the test. So by the time the test comes around, your odds of getting an A absolutely skyrocket because you're prepared. If you said no every day and you never studied, you never learned anything, never went to class, you're not going to get an A unless you luck out. So be proactive, study, pursue the goal, pursue the destination. Second takeaway is take responsibility. First habit, be proactive. Take responsibility for your life, take responsibility for what happens to you. So the little point I have under this is prioritize. A little tool that Covey gives us to help us prioritize our to-do list better, more efficiently, is this 4-quadrant system. First quadrant is going to be something that's both important and urgent. So think about having a paper due at 8 a.m. tomorrow. It needs done right now. Second quadrant, something that's important but not urgent. That's going to be a paper due next week. It's important to you, you need to get it done, but you don't need it done right now. Third quadrant, something that's urgent but not important. So that paper that's due next week may be more important than a class that's not even in your major, but you have that class in 10 minutes and it's more urgent. So you have to go and do that. You have to get it done. You have to get it out of the way. Fourth quadrant is going to be something that's neither important or urgent. So if you're still doing something like that, you have to reevaluate what you're spending your time on, why you're even doing that in the first place. That's a time waster. That is a sin. My third and final point, always be growing. That's the 7th habit, sharpen the saw. The first little point I have into this is the top 5 habits. Now, the reason I said top 5 is because each one of these, in their own right, is improving. The reason I didn't count the 6th one is because I associate it too much with the 4th one. So, getting into this. Number 1, be proactive. When you take responsibility for your life, you're going to improve your life. Number 2, begin with the end in mind. What does an improvement look like to you? Number 3, put first things first. Prioritize your improvement. Are you doing something that helps you or hurts you? Number 4, think win-win. Every time you improve yourself, you add value to yourself, therefore you can add value to other people. Number 5, seek first to understand. You have to open your mind and see another person's perspective on something. That's how you learn. So, my last point, limitless. When you're always growing, there's no lid, there's no cap, there's no ceiling. You can be as good as you want to be. So, those are my top 3 notes on the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Covey. If you're interested in reading further, go ahead and check out the book on Amazon or look into the rest of my notes, which are completely free and in little bullet points to make them easy to understand in the link below. So, I hope you guys got something out of this video. If you did, great. If you didn't, act like it never happened. That's all I've got. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you guys next time.